I'm not quite sure how to title this video. It'll come to me shortly. Have you watched the case in Australia where, bless them, the Royal Commission are putting the Watchtower so-called society on trial? Have you watched it? It's fascinating. I keep going over and over it, and I'm watching, apart from the dialogue, the body language, because I've got a degree in psychology, by the way, okay? And Jackson is getting very nervous. In the first video where Jackson came on trial, he said this quite a few times. I mentioned in my previous video. He said, "We are the guardians." Now notice that point. We are the guardians. If you Google that and type in guardians Freemasonry, you'll get the connection. The word guardian is not even in the Bible, nor is the word governing body. Guardians. Look at the videos very carefully, not just the dialogue, the body language. Jackson didn't appear in person, the coward. He went on a video call. He's in Australia, right? The guy's a liar, a liar, a liar. And you know what made me sick when I kept watching the videos? This is sucking up to the Royal Commission. Like when he asked people to look at scriptures and they found it, he said this, "Oh, well done. Oh, good for you. Plagiarizing people. Scumbag." He has lied so much in those videos. If you watch them carefully, he's a scumbag liar, saying we will change our policies. You know what's going to happen long run. Let's not get too excited. There will be compensation monetary wise, and the governing body will be allowed probably 2 years to change their policies before the Royal Commission come back and say what you've done. Let's not get too excited. The greatest thing, it's gone viral on Australian TV and newspapers. That's the best thing we can expect. Don't expect any more than that. They have been exposed in the open. And unfortunately, I tell you this, most JWs will view it as this: persecution. Most JWs will view it as persecution. They will not wake up to this because they are under mind control, hypnosis. I was for 40 years nearly in that cult. It's like if I said to you tomorrow or today, the woman you're living with or the man you're living with is trashing you. What's your first reaction? You want to punch me, yeah? Because you react, because you trust that person so much, you will not accept that person, man or woman, is deceiving you. Maybe later down the road you wake up, but the initial reaction is, how dare you attack someone I love? So the majority of JWs will be incensed. We are being persecuted by the beast system. So don't get on your party mode yet. The best things coming from this Inquisition inquiry in Australia is this: compensation for the victims and an enforcement of a change of policy in the governing body. But they were given like 2 years grace to change their policy before being re-examined. Don't go partying yet, folks. And even then, whatever happens long run, it's not going to compensate for the damage done through the decades, is it? Meanwhile, We have to build up our own faith in Messiah and stop getting the wine glasses out yet. Okay? Let me repeat this to you. The best we can expect is this: compensation, however much it is, for the victims, and a time allowance for the watchtower to change their policies, like reporting to the police. That could take 2 years before the Royal Commission come back and say, what have you done? Jackson, if you watch him, I wanted to just throw up. The guy is lying through his teeth. He's buying time by butt-kissing the Royal Commission. Yes, we will comply. We will comply. And go back to my previous point. Oh, well done, Angus Stewart. You found that scripture very quickly. Oh, bath. So don't get too excited, folks. Don't get too excited. Most Jehovah's Witnesses will view this as persecution. Right? But nevertheless, it's gone viral through Australian TV and the newspapers, the press. Okay. In the meantime, it's about what you and I are doing in our personal relationship with Messiah. We could get distracted by all this euphoria. God's not going to say to you in the judgment, well done, you helped bring the watchtower down. It's out of our jurisdiction. The Father will bring the watchtower down along with all false religion. It's about our personal relationship with Messiah, who is pure man, always was, always will be, not pre-existent. So don't get distracted by this euphoria. I'm telling you now, it is a kind of distraction. It's about you and me recognizing there's one God, Shema Israel, Yahuwah Elohim Yahuwah Echad, Hear, O Israel, Yahuwah our God is one Yahuwah, or Jehovah, whichever word we use. I prefer Yahuwah. And one man, 1 Timothy 2 verse 5, there's one God, and one mediator between God and men, the man Yahushua HaMashiach, who you call Jesus Christ. So do not get too entangled in this soap opera, I would call it. The soap opera. Because long run, it's not relevant to your and my destiny and journey. We, you and I, will not bring the watchtower down. Neither will the Royal Commission. The Father will do it in his own jurisdiction. Meanwhile, build up your faith in the one true God and Messiah. I mean, what are you folks going to do, you JWs? You're consumed in bringing the watchtower. What are you going to do if the watchtower collapses? Where are you going to go from there? End of the drama, yeah? End of soap opera. Think about it. Shalom.